But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran extensions, if this book was from other than God, we would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant. I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes.
It tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their
I
ears.
really do think Jesus was crucified, and he really done very. He thought that he was the son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. I hope my voice coming in good and clear. Please invite your friends, and let us have some great time together. About 24 hours ago, we have a video. It was fun, and we have some Abdul trying to duct tape their prophet and his teaching. As an example, women have semen. And Allah did not create the moon and the sun when he said in that verse, but he was allowing the light to go through. Which light? Allah, he is all-knowing, and he knew that the semen of the man came from the backbone. And how Jesus can be God, and he is born of a vagina, the Muslim, logic. But then we find that Jesus, he can create from the mother bird, but he is coming from a vagina. Interesting. The power of what is that? And then we find that Jesus, he is life in heaven. Muhammad is dead and rotten. Both are born of a vagina. But one is dead and rotten and became a dust, and the cockroaches ate him, and one living in heaven. So the Muslims always they speak nonsense. But today, if you remember, we played a video last 24 hours ago. And the video is the same guy. You remember the guy who speak about if you go to the bathroom, how shaitan play with your anus? Not this one. Let's see. Here we go. It is available. The coward, the sheikh, the coward, he took it off. The mohammedan, they went to his child. They said, do you know what Christian Prince he just did? He said, what? They said to him, he made shish kebab of you. I mean, do you see how fast they change their stand? We just played the video less than 24 hours ago, and the video is brand new. And today I want to play it, but it says a private video. What the heck? But who cares? We have it preserved already. It is here. This sheikh, I don't know how many of you heard of him. His name is Sheik Imran Hussain. And he have people who listen to him from around the world. He made a video explaining verses in the Quran. See, this is the potato who hide his video. Do you see it? This is the potato. He put his video in private. He can't even stand with his video. I mean, if you make a video for public, do you want only Muslims to see it? There are things we say only to Muslims. We don't want the Christian to see it and laugh at us. It's like Mimi Hijab when he asked what's his name? Yasura. He says to him, there's a question I need to ask you. He said, this is a question we should ask between ourselves. Mimi Hijab insists, no, he said, no, we don't need to ask you this question. He said, there's questions, about, the ahruf. Let's say later, between us. Mimi Hijab said, no, listen, no. This is a must answer now. Why you Muslim do that? Why you do yourself, it's a Dawiyya religion. You duct tape a hole, another hole open. So this potato, he made a video speaking about what the sheikh, he said, that Jesus, he knew the hour. The same potato, he hid his video. So are you going to hide your opinion too? Well, there's a million videos on YouTube now saying that Sheikh Uthman rejected Islam, rejected Quran, and blah, blah, blah. It's too late. It's too late. You cannot stop it. That's it. The leak is starting and getting bigger. There's holes in the narrative. But this time, he went exactly to the verse I was waiting for Muslims to come and speak about for a long time. Where it says clearly that Jesus, he knew the day of judgment. If you see this person here on the screen, this is the same sheikh who speak about farting. You remember the video, the funny one? When you go in the bathroom, shaitan, he go and play with your anus. If you don't enter with certain foot and say certain prayer, you think you will stay there for 5 minutes, you stay there for 2 hours because shaitan go inside your anus. This is the same guy. Now this guy, he's from Pakistan, I think, too. And he did not like at all what Sheik Imran, he said. But what Sheik Imran, he said exactly.
What he said is transparently false.
So this one is transparently false. But every single copy of the Quran you pick up today, they have put in.
So
the sheikh, he said that Jesus, he knew the hour, and the Muslims, they fabricate the valves of the word to change the meaning. If we go a little bit back, you will hear this person saying that Jesus, he knew the hour, and the claim is that by changing the tashkil is like valves in the top of the letters or underneath the letters in Arabic, and those are added after the Quran was made later by someone he himself is not even Arab. By adding those things, they change the pronunciation of the word, and that changed the meaning of the word.
On YouTube, you will find this lecture by Sheik Imran Hussain, Major Signs of the Last Days, Dabat al-Ard, 40 to 50 minutes, and you will hear him say, according to his misunderstanding of an ayah in the Quran, Surah number 43, ayah number 61, وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمٌ لِسَاعَةٍ, according to his misunderstanding, where he believes that if you recite it like that, it would mean that Isa has the knowledge of the hour.
It means, if you recite it like that, it means that Jesus, he have the knowledge of the hour. All right, we stop here. And, there is now 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 videos on YouTube attacking Sheik Imran. Sheik Imran made a new video, and he said in that video something very important. He said clearly that Muslims and Islam, together they make nonsense. Listen carefully and try not to laugh. And by the way, this is a video made by anti-Imran. There's a wave now. They hate him. Because he's saying things nobody dare to say. He's saying, how in the world you believe really that he plays someone look like Jesus on the cross? And where it says that? Simply, he's challenging the Muhammad and says, where it says that? Can you show me? You see, there's Muhammad and they take things, they copy from each other. But nobody asks himself, the first copy of the story is coming from where? You know what I mean? When a Muslim, he says that Allah, he made someone look like Jesus. Okay, where he gets from? He said, okay, Mikati got from where? He said, from At-Tabari. Okay, At-Tabari from here. And then there's no answer. So they don't know from where it's coming. I mean, it's a funny, stupid story. And this guy, he decided to use his brain, which is very weird. I mean, this guy is a Muslim and using his brain. What the heck? That's new. I'm surprised now. So he decided to use his brain, and he told them the following.
On Judgment Day, you caused that man to assume the appearance of someone. And he who never claimed to be the Messiah, he was crucified. That is an act of injustice. You attributing injustice to Allah. What foolishness? But where are the scholars who correct this foolishness?
Where is the scholars to correct this foolishness? Hey, Mohammedan, where is the scholars to correct this foolishness? Do we have any scholars can correct this foolishness? If there's any? No, there is none. There's just people calling him names, making videos of him, adding subtitle to the videos, you know. But there is nobody can answer.
And my language is sometimes very harsh, because that's the only language some people can understand. Don't come with this nonsense. Because it is not only pathetic nonsense, it is absolutely sinful to say that Allah called someone else to take the appearance of Nabi Isa alayhi salam. And that innocent man, innocent because he never claimed to be the Messiah, he was crucified.
Did you hear it, Mohammedan? Mohammedan, did you hear it? It is nonsense. It is stupid. It is a lie. It is a fabrication. And today we asked the Mohammedan where they got this fabrication from. So now we found out that the Messiah in the Quran, and this is something I know from a long time, but finally we got somebody to support what I say. The Muslim, they cannot say no more. This is not true. Give us your proof, because all the printed copy we have today, they changed it. And now we have a Muslim, he big Sheikh from Pakistan, agree that Islam and the Muslim idea of the crucifixion of Jesus is a stupid idea. It's nonsense. Did you hear it? My Skype is open. If you are a Sheikh who can rebuke or rebook or whatever book, by any book, the Sheikh, feel free to contact me and I will call you immediately. Actually, this guy, he said himself that if he was existing at the time of Jesus, he himself will believe that the one who was on the cross is Jesus. And he made it clear that for 600 years, nobody told the Christians that this is not Jesus. There's a video, let me see if I can find it, of the same Sheikh. And he said it clearly, well, if I was there in the time of Jesus, I would get the same conclusion. Same conclusion of what? That Jesus was crucified. So how any Mohammedan complain about our belief, saying how you can believe such a thing?
They wanted him to be crucified. And Allah says in the Quran, when they saw him crucified, وَقَوْلِهِمْ إِنَّا قَتَلْنَا الْمَسِيحَ عِيسَى بْنَ مَرْيَمَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. We killed him. The Messiah, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah, we killed him. They're Muslim, right? In fact, if you and I were there, we would also come to the conclusion that he died. Because this is what they thought. It took more than 500 years, almost 600 years, for Allah to send down the explanation of what happened.
Did you hear it, Mohammedan? It took Allah 600 years to send down the explanation. And he continues saying,
Remember, this book explains all things. So what is the explanation in this book for that event? And when we come to this subject, remember, we're going to be talking to the Jews and talking to the Christians as well, because we have a duty to reach out what is in the Quran to all of them. So we say to them, the first thing that the Quran says is, number one, they did not kill him. The second thing that the Quran says, that they did not crucify him.
Anyway, you can watch the video. But as we hear now, that what is confirmed is that Jesus obviously was crucified, and it is nonsense to say that he was not. I see some people saying, some Muhammadans saying, see, come out of the hiding. My friend, I am like Allah. Speak from above, and you are under my feet. Worship me. How come you don't ask Allah to come from the hiding? Who said you I'm hiding? I'm using computer potato. And why you want to see me? Are you one of those boys? They cannot refute us, they cannot answer us, they say, and they make a stupid silly comment. And they make it as if it's about you or me, or we are speaking about God, about Quran. Yes, can you come from the hiding? What the heck? Why you want to come from any hiding? Where I'm hiding now? Am I wanted? I heard that Mickey Mouse in the hiding because Muslims made a fatwa against him. Are you going to make a fatwa against the Sheikh now? It is you who's hiding. It is Allah who's hiding. And when we ask you what does the Quran mean, you say it has hiding meaning. Everything is about Islam is about hiding. Your wife is hiding. And you are hiding too. By the way, if a Muslim he cover the bottom of his feet, like, if you wear a trouser, and what that area in his, I don't know what the name in English. If you cover it at that area, down your shin, if you cover that area, you go to hell. All Muslims will go to hell based on this. Name one for me wearing jeans and his jeans is 5 inches shorter than his feet. Because this is the way to go to heaven. Islam is a stupid God. Islam is about he say, she say. That's it. And the second you show them what? His ankle, yeah. And the second you show them that he say, they say, no, he did not say, we reject what he say. It is da'if. My Skype is open. Do we have any Muslim who would like to join us? Any Muhammadan? Do we have any Muhammadan? Anybody Muhammadan? As you see, stop your nonsense Muslims. Jesus was crucified. Stop nonsense you Muslims. Jesus, he knew the hour. Stop nonsense, which is Islam, a religion who promised you in this penis. And the funny is that the Muslims is the one who speak about logic. Suddenly the Muhammadan is a logical person. A person who believes that there's a God, if you bend down for him, He is right now working in his workshop to make for you brand new vagina. Beautiful vagina, brother. Brand new wax. That's what the Quran says. No, if nobody, if them from the jinns or the mankind. And I don't know why the jinn is involved even in this business. A Muslim speak about science. A person who believes that shaitan, he'll sleep in his nose, piss in his ears, jump in his mouth when he sneezes. And by the way, Allah, he loves those who sneeze. Oh, sorry, he don't jump in your mouth when you sneeze, when you yawn. We have a God who loves those who sneeze and he hates those who yawn. I mean, it makes sense. I remember once, I opened a chat room in a program called playback. I don't know how many of you know it. It's called Let Us Sneeze for the Sake of Allah. The Muslim, they went to the company, they made 1,000, I don't know how many thousand complaint, asking the company, the lead, like the owners of playback, to close it down. Why? They said, well, this is insult to Allah. He's making fun of Allah. If it's funny, then change your God. If your God is funny and stupid, what's my business? How come Allah, he loves those who sneeze and he hates those who yawn? I want to know. Isn't it Islam the only religion makes sense? I like it. That's true. That's true. I don't understand why Allah, he loves those who sneeze, yet he hates dogs. I mean, nobody sneezes as much as cats and dogs. That's true. Anyone can tell me. So listen to Islam, brother. Islam is the religion. If you believe in it, Allah will give you a virgin and let the boys. 80,000 boys, even if you're a Muslim. And at least 72 women to do boom boom. Okay, brother? And your penis will never sleep. Makes sense. Brother? And if you sneeze, I love you. Let us go to the flu city of Mecca. What? Because Allah, he loves those who sneeze. I'm expecting now, if I go to Mecca, everybody there is sneezing. Don't you want Allah to love you more? And then they come to us and they claim that Islam is a religion of makes sense. And brother, if you do yawning, indeed shaitan love from inside his opening. Like, what the heck? You are yawning, and now shaitan has jumped inside your mouth, and he is laughing. Like, what a drama. And then the Mohammedan, they made an article saying, do you see how the Prophet, he was teaching us hygiene? What hygiene, you idiot? This is not about hygiene, this is about fictions. They claim that the Prophet, he says, cover your mouth. But he did not ask you to cover your mouth because bacteria will go out. He's saying cover your mouth because shaitan will jump inside your mouth. I mean, do you see, they copy the first part of Muhammad saying, when you yawn, cover your mouth. By your hand, this is what they cover. This is what, in the article they write this. The rest they don't write it because people laugh. Do you see how they try to fool you and they try to make the stupidity of Muhammad as a part of science? I'm thinking to start a new religion. And I will increase the number of the versions of those who follow me. Hey guys, how many versions you like to get? I mean, Muhammad, he says the lowest in heaven, he will get 72 versions, the lowest. The lowest, brother. And not only that, the lowest of people of heaven, Allah will make him so rich. A person, he asked Muhammad about what we get in heaven. So Muhammad, he quoted for him what Musa told him. But Musa told Muhammad, how, where? Musa says that? Are you serious? Okay, Muslims. Musa says that. Where he says that? Which book? So Muhammad, he said that Musa, he said to him, let us blame the Jews. He said, Musa's Allah asked his Rabb. Musa asked his Rabb. Rabb mean, I mean, look at the translation. Look at the stupidity of this religion. I mean, either you translate or don't translate. How in the world anyone will know what Rabb mean? And why double B? This became Rabb. No. You want to say his Lord. He asked his Lord. Who among the inheritance of Jannah will be the lowest in rank? Look at the question. Look how serious it is. Musa is worried. Who is the one who will get the lowest reward, huh? Give me his name. Give me his name now. He said it will be a person who will be admitted to the Jannah, the last of all. Man, that's me. When I go to a store, I see a lot of people lining up. I don't go. I go drink coffee until nobody there. I go. That's me. Okay, what I will get? When all the dwellers of Jannah have entered the Jannah, it will be said to him, enter the Jannah. But he will say, oh my Rabb, how should I enter while all the people have settled in their apartment and taken their shares? The guy is worried that now the shelves in Walmart is empty. Makes sense. I mean, the Abdul is arguing with his God. God said to him, enter Jannah. Abdul, he said, like, what the heck? Are you kidding me? The shelves will be empty by now. There's no toilet paper, there's no 7-Up, there's no Pepsi, and there's no drugs. Neither condoms, and Viagra, and sardine, and hummus, and potatoes, and girls. Especially the girls. I know my people, they will take the girls first. Before even the hummus. It will be said to him, you will be satisfied and pleased if you have a kingdom that like Monrosh of the world. What the heck? The guy is trying to convince the guy to get in. Look at them, Abdul, he don't want to enter. Like, okay, no. You know, everybody took everything, and now I cannot. Look, what the heck? The shelves are empty. And then Allah, he says, okay, listen, would you like to get, and you get the equal of a king of this world? My friend, I hope you don't mean the king of Abdullah, the king of Jordan. This guy is bankrupt. We are the one paying his salary. So what do you mean by king? Which king? These kings are bankrupt. They're just picture. He will say, I will be content with MashaAllah, Aman Rabbi Aman. His penis yakar Rumman. Eat Rumman. I will be content. So finally he agreed. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's good. All right, now I will get in. Now, okay, open the door. Allah, okay. And then Allah will say, Allah, now he want to give. That's it. Allah decided to give more. Allah said to him, for you is that, okay? And like that, and like that, and like that. Like, what the heck? Somebody stopped that faucet. He stuck with like that. What the heck? Allah said to him, and like that, and like that, and like that. What does that mean? Like 4 kings, 5 kings, 7 kings? 1 rabbit, 2 rabbit, 3 rabbit, 5 rabbits? He will say, at the 5th time, so now he is more rich than 5 kings. I am well pleased. The guy, he will say, Allah, come on, stop. That's it, too much, man. Like, this is too much. Thank you, like, Allah, I'm so pleased, Allah. Allah will say to him, for you, all of this, and 10 times more like it. Like, what the heck? This is what the Abdul who called me yesterday will get in the heaven of Allah. I'm truly, truly convinced, especially if you call me to debate me, to refute me. I mean, this is the worst Muslim, Abdul. This is not the true, this is the bad Muslim. The last one who entered the heaven. That's deep. In the top of that, whatever your nafs, which means soul or like desire, whatever nice. What if the guy is a gay? What if he desires to F Allah? I mean, this is dangerous when you say, mashtahat nafsuka. Whatever you desire. As long as whatever you desire, why you are saying to him you will be like a king and the 10 king and 5 king? I mean, you just say to him whatever you desire. I mean, do you see the stupidity? And how it is going to be the lowest reward for him if you just say to him whatever you desire? What if the guy you desire to have the best reward? I mean, do you see the stupidity? How he is going to have the lowest reward and you are saying to him whatever you desire? Now he will desire to have the best reward. Islam makes no sense. Does not make any sense. Islam is just about sex. Even though sex doesn't make sense. And have you ever heard of a religion? A person will have sex orgasm for 70 years. I mean, why not 69? I'm just curious. Don't call me unless you are a Muslim and you have to text me first. All right? If you are a Muslim, text me. If you are not, don't. Any Muslim? Any mohammedan? So, you know, if you think about anything, for a second you will see how stupid this cult is. Nothing. You can't take it serious unless you are mentally ill. Really. You have to be mentally ill to take this cult serious. Going back to our topic, that the Quran, obviously somebody changed the Quran, and he added letters to the Quran to change the meaning about Jesus knowing the hour, which is a very evil act of the Muhammad who did that. Same on you. But don't worry, Allah still will give you virgins. As you see, this is their Sheikh, this is not ours. We don't believe in this garbage.
But someone put in the diacritical marks. Instead of alamun, ayn, alif, lam, alif, noon, dama, alamun, put ilmun.
Ilmun.
Instead of alam, ayn, kasra, page. So they make it, وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمٌ لِلسَّاعَةِ. So someone did some, dal mein kuch kala hai. Someone did that with the diacritical marks.
Who? Muhammad, who did that? If one word in the Quran changed the whole meaning and understanding about Jesus, as you see now, Jesus, he knew the hour. Who did that? Any Muhammadan? Anyone he tried to call me, you cannot call me unless you text me first and I respond to you and I call you. So stop being stupid. I will block you. Some people are really mentally ill. A person who sent me a Muslim before he called, you remember the guy, he said, I don't like your tone? You remember him? He called me, 2 seconds, did not say anything. I said, okay, tell me what Islam is the truth. He don't like my tone, he hang up. Now this guy here is a Christian, is making drama. I am talking with him now. He is pulling away. I feel we missed out a good man, a good, deep, strong, helpful, and blessed conversation. This is feeling like losing me. You're losing me. What's wrong with those people? Drama. We have a billion Muslims. You're stuck with this one. This guy don't want to talk to me. What I can do? Where do those people talk to me from? We are losing them. Weirdo. Do we have any Abdul? He dare to call us and tell us what's going on? So it is nonsense to believe that Jesus is not Jesus in the cross. It is nonsense to say that Allah is placing someone else. It is nonsense. It's stupid to say so. And this is your Sheikh getting you busted. It is nonsense. Absolutely. Who is the one behind this stupid story that there is somebody put somebody instead of somebody?
Let me warn you. Let me warn you. And my language is sometimes very harsh because that's the only language some people can understand. Don't come with this nonsense. Because it is not only pathetic nonsense, it is absolutely sinful to say that Allah called someone else to take the appearance of Nabi Isa alayhi salam. And that innocent man, innocent because he never claimed to be the Messiah, he was crucified. Wait for judgment day with that. Nonsense.
Nonsense. Abdul. Nonsense. Who can refute this guy? Don't refute me. You cannot. You are no match. We know it. The only one who can refute me is Dr. Zakir Naik. Oh, he's with us on the line. Mr. Prince, I don't know what I'm doing. I am the only one who can do it. Zakir Naik, I'm joking, man. I don't mean it. What do you can get me busted? Mr. Prince, first of all, this Sheikh Imran, he does not understand Arabic. The guy, he speaks Arabic, he understands Arabic, and he can read Arabic. Do you know how to read Arabic? Mr. Prince, I used to know Arabic, and I read Arabic very well, but I have an accident. My mother-in-law hit me in my head. Your mother-in-law, she hit you in your head. And what happened then? Since then, I started speaking German. You speak German now? So you learn Arabic. MashaAllah. And your mother-in-law, she hit you in your head, and now you speak German. Yes, Mr. Prince, I just might. But what the heck is that? It seems to be Layla. But this is Arabic. Exactly. But you just said you forgot Arabic, and now you speak German. So how do you do both? Mr. Prince, I'll go there. Zakir Naik, the only one can do that. Only one can do that. Do we have any Abdul? He can beat up Zakir Naik. I mean, why you are even laughing? Isn't it Allah, he taught Sulaiman the language of the birds, and then he went and he started speaking to the ant, and he understand the ant? I mean, the guy, he went to the bird school to learn how to speak to the chickens, to the pigeons, to the turkey. He ends speaking to the ants. Unbelievable. Which is unreal, you know. Zakir Naik, I thought you left. How can you jump in the line, by the way? I bet you that you're a hacker. What the heck, you're a hacker? Exactly. And I'm not hacker you. Okay, so what do you want to say about Sulaiman? He learned the language of the birds, and yet he understands the ants. Mr. Prince, first of all, Allah, he considers the ants as the kind of birds. What kind of they are? Because simply, I will get about it. Do you know that ants, they lay eggs? What? Do you know that ants, they lay eggs? Yeah, they lay eggs. Exactly. So they are chicken. What the heck? So because the ants, they lay eggs, they are birds? Mr. Prince, I get about it. How do you go up with you do? Is that connected to that? That's good to be asked, man. Please don't pause the video. I beg you. Mr. Prince, you have to beg me. I'm going to blackmail you. If you don't pay me, I'm going to pause the video. Okay, Zakir Naik, don't do that now, please. Come on. Leave the eggs of the ants alone and let us solve this problem. Like, make yourself, you did not say that to me at all. Never been happen. I will pay you, okay? Mr. Prince, for the whole, you can't bribe me. Because I'm a follower of Allah. The only way you can bribe me if you are Allah. By what? Pay you by versions? Exactly. And for me, I skip the version because I'm not really interested in women. Zakir, you are not interested in women. You are interested in what? Show me your face. Show me your face. Tell me your name. What the heck, Zakir Naik? You are one of those? You like to see guys, don't you? I was wondering what the problem with this show me your face. All of you are like, what the heck? Okay, Zakir Naik, go pause the video. I don't care. You will not see it. Christian Prince, I'm warning you. I'm going to do it. Zakir Naik, if you want to do it, just take some toilet paper with you and go to the bathroom. Okay. Do we have any brave Abdul? Can say anything? Until now, we have 0 Abdul calling. 0. Do you know what 0 means? Literally 0. Last time we had a Muslim who called me. He was, all the Muslims who called me last time, they were smart. Super smart. Like yesterday, there's a guy, he called me and he was so excited. And let me see which part of the video, just for fun, as long as we don't have customers. This guy, he called and he was so excited.
Thank Christian Prince. Before we are starting this debate, I'm not like the other Muslims where you can speak over me. Understood?
No, you cannot tell me. I cannot speak about you. You can speak about me. No problem. We have a conversation. But at least we have to come to agreement that we have to make a conversation which people can understand. If both of us talk at the same time, okay, my friend, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time about how to debate. Let us debate. Go ahead. You said you want to debate?
Okay. First of all, I'd like to say I'm saddened about the fellow Muslim brother that has left Islam because of your misinformation.
Okay, what is misinformation again? Go ahead.
First of all, Christian Prince, you cannot talk about Islam when your God is born out of a vagina, my friend.
Okay.
No sense in that.
Okay, let's stop here. So, if my God is born of a vagina, that will make him bad God?
No, what kind of God is born out of a vagina?
Okay, that's a good question. Okay, let me show you. How come then your God, he says that this person who is born of a vagina is a holy son?
Show me these lies.
Okay, lies? Are you sure it's a lie?
I am sure, ZB. I'm not.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to go to the Quran and then you will start laughing at yourself. I'm sure, ZB. ZB, I'm sure. Abdul is sure. I mean, come on, how you can beat that? Abdul, he is sure. Can you beat that? You cannot. He's sure. Do we have any other sure Abdul? And you're your God, because you are the one who come with this conclusion that the one is born of a vagina. Obviously, he is not. He can't be God. He can't be holy. So here we go. This is the Quran in front of your eyes. Can you see the screen?
Just 1 moment. It's loading, CP.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look. 1 moment. Okay, yes, I see.
Okay, does it say holy son?
Holy son. It says, he said, nay, I'm only a messenger from thy Lord to announce thee the gift of a holy son.
So your God, he gave a gift, holy gift, and it's coming out of a vagina. Explain that to us now. You are the one in trouble now, not me. It's a gift from God, coming from a vagina, yet it is holy. Explain.
Where does it say from vagina?
It's you who said that. This is about Jesus. We forgot. This is Mary. The angel speaking to her. Telling her, I'm going to give you a gift, a holy son. Okay, this suddenly, where it says it's coming from a vagina, like where? What? Like where it says he's coming from a vagina, where? Where? I don't see the word vagina. Potatoes. Holy son coming out from where? It's you who said coming out from a vagina. So how he's coming out of a vagina? I said to you, how come it's a holy? You said, no, it says that. It's in front of you. Chapter 19, verse number 19. Read it.
I am only a messenger from thy Lord to announce the gift of a holy son.
I hear the cow sound now. Somebody become Hindu. I hear the cow. What is that? You're in trouble. You're making fun of Allah. Everybody heard you. I hear the cow sound now. Somebody become Hindu. I hear the cow now. You're out of a vagina. Explain that to us now. You are the one in trouble now, not me. It's a gift from God, coming from a vagina, yet it is holy. Explain.
Where does it say from vagina?
It's you who said that. This is about Jesus. We forgot. This is Mary. The angel speaking to her. Telling her, I'm going to give you a gift, a holy son. Okay, this holy son coming out from where? It's you who said coming out from a vagina. So how he's coming out of a vagina? I said to you, how come it's a holy? You said, no, it says that. It's in front of you.
Emotional, damn it!
Chapter 19, verse number 19. Read it.
I am only a messenger from thy Lord to announce the gift of a holy son.
I hear the cow sound now. Somebody become Hindu. I hear the cow. What is that? You're in trouble. You're making fun of Allah. Everybody heard you. How come what? How come that he is God and he's coming from a vagina, so the holy God coming from a vagina? You said that to me. Anyway, right away the potato he dropped and he left.